like crap.
You are very controversial.
Yeah,
very.
Yeah, but I don't start anything with like people specifically. I mean, if they get mad at what I do, then dang.
As my dad would always say, you don't start the shit, but you finish it.
Yeah.
You always finish.
I reflect.
It's hilarious how I can control how people feel with what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I reflect when I get back. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
That's
The fact that I can control people's emotions about how by doing the stuff that I do, they're literally giving me power by doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I try to control how I react.
Yeah, me too.
She's a much more hot-headed person out of the
So
both
I
of us.
believe that.
I've gotten this tactic to where I will not if I want to say something, I try not to right off
Silence is
and
loud.
think about it first.
A woman's silence is loud.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
It's one thing I learned. A woman's silence is
If
loud.
I'm quiet, if it's a bad situation and I'm quiet toward you, that's when you need to be concerned.
Oh yeah. I know. Me and her, I'd be concerned like whenever she's quiet. I'm like, oh shit. Like what? Or if she's quiet or she sends a dry response, I'm like,
Ooh shit!
like,
What the fuck did I do?
exactly. That's exactly what I ask. I'm like, hey, what did I do? I'll try to resolve it. As much
Are
as
we
I can.
good?
You ready, Justin?
Nope.
You got a little
I'm
side.
good. I'm good.
All right.
Sorry.
Is it hot in here or what?
It's a little
No, we
warm.
good.
Hey, intern, can you please hit the switch, please? I thank you so much. You get. Oh man, you're fired. Okay, she almost knocked the light off. No, I'm just
It's
kidding.
okay.
It's all love. We love Chloe, right, Justin?
Of course.
Yeah, we know you do, man. Anyways, welcome back to the Burchalations podcast. I am your host, Parker Birch. This is our other host right here,
Justin Birch.
Look
Nice
at
to
him
meet you.
off tracks, man. I know Georgia lost, Justin, but you ain't got to text back everybody that is like,
I'm
hey,
not.
Hey, loser. You know,
I'm not. Some people they getting left on deliver because I ain't trying to hear it.
Okay.
Some
you
people
just-
getting blocked. I
Like
don't
you
give
just
a
said,
damn.
silence is power.
Yeah,
Yeah, Justin, look at you.
yeah, but there's
Use your
sometimes,
own words.
but there's sometimes when you have to talk though, because that's the only way how they gonna understand.
Yeah, I understand, man.
Some people can't get hints.
No.
Sadly,
What episode
What?
are we on? Was this 26?
either 26 or 25.
No,
26.
26.
26.
25, yes.
It was
All right.
26.
And today we have two very special people on this podcast today. It's been a long time coming, all right?
Yeah.
We've been trying to get this going for a while, but I'm so glad that y'all finally, came on. And it's a pleasure to have y'all on here. So
It's a pleasure as ours.
yes. So
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let them do the introductions for y'all. But let's just go with you first, Dakota, man.
I'm Dakota Lackey. Hell, I used to play football. I was a little bit older than these two, but played football with these guys.
High school ball, baby. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yeah.
simple. I'm Liv.
You live.
That's it.
Yep, that's basically it.
Did you play sports as well?
I was
Yeah,
D1
that's
soccer
right.
player.
Yeah.
She could have went D1, but she let
Yeah,
a guy ruin that
fucked up.
for her.
Hey,
Hey,
love,
stuff
man.
happen-
Love,
Listen,
love's crazy.
She had offers to international, going out of the country to play, but
Oh wow. So she,
USA player, probably.
A
Wow.
man. That's all I'm gonna say.
oh wow. So she was a better athlete than me and you, huh?
I was good at what I did.
she had a full route at Tennessee, Oklahoma,
Wow.
a bunch of other
Not
places.
okay.
Yeah,
now
man.
question.
I mean, she's built for it, man. She got the size.
You said she was a soccer player, right?
Yes.
All right. Now question.
Okay.
Do you think that I could have as much success as her if I transcended?
If you what?
If he
I
became
had
if
transition.
he became a transformer, do you think that he would have more like
If he
as
played
much
women's
success?
soccer,
You know what I mean?
you think he could have beat you?
I mean, no, but I mean, in my opinion, men are pussies,
Where'd the sound at,
pussies
Jen?
when it comes to soccer. Period.
What's
I
up?
think men's soccer is trash.
She thinks there's a lot of whining in men's soccer.
Men flop more than women.
We we gotta
we gotta
get that ball back, man. We gotta sell
They
it.
they put women's soccer up like at a level with men's football.
Yeah,
Like in
women's,
at a dangerous level, they do because women like are
They be pulling hair and shit.
ruthless.
they do be ruthless. I ain't even gonna lie to
I
you.
had a woman grab me by my whole ass boob and pull me straight to the ground for no reason.
How does that work? You just
Just reached on my chest.
like
and just
like
God, Golly, man.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't supposed to be using y'all hands in
I
soccer.
ain't gonna lie. I do agree because I went to our sister's high school game. It was against Wilson Central, and I remember this girl had kicked this girl in the stomach while
They
she was
do
on
be
the
physical.
ground. I was like, yo, it was my first time going to a LA soccer game. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah,
I was ready to go out there too. I was like, let's go.
We
Yeah.
literally.
I forgot I was a guy. I was like, oh.
No, we literally had a school so mad that we were beating them. A girl just walked up and just right in my knee.
I mean, hey, the
back of
emotions
my
kick
knee
in.
hit the ground before everything else did.
See,
Oh, that's crazy.
see, so man, there's a lot of sore losers out here in this world, man. Hey, them emotions be kicking in, man.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Oh, man, women's soccer, man. I be invested because like he said, our sister she played soccer, so we had to invest in it a little bit. I was like,
By default, we had
by default, yeah. I mean, it's pretty entertaining. I mean, I be watching the U.S. soccer team for women sometimes. I used to watch it more whenever I was younger. With Hope Solo, Abby Wambach. I think that was the last name. Yeah, I used to watch those women. See, you're probably wondering how
Solo
I do
is
that.
my girl, man.
Yeah,
Soccer's just
I like
kind
Hope
of
Solo.
gone trash though altogether. It's not what it used to be.
it depends where you're from.
I think-
American soccer.
Yeah,
Right.
In America.
America doesn't breed soccer players like they used to.
No,
you were-
soccer doesn't hold the same way as it does in like Europe or South Africa.
absolutely
South
not.
America.
If you were to
nah.
go over there in South America, you'd be like here. It's like it'd be everywhere.
it'd be soccer, soccer.
Well, it's their main sport. It's
Maybe
none
a
of the
little bit of
sports that
baseball.
Are here, football, baseball. It's not as popular.
Maybe a little bit of baseball. You know what? Speaking of sports, I have a question for y'all. Why? What makes Tennessee fans so good? Because I'm still trying to figure that out.
What do you mean? Good?
Positivity.
What do you mean by good? though?
Is it positivity or delusion?
we a little bit delulu. It's okay.
When you say Tennessee fans good, what do you mean by that?
Like what?
How do we stay so
How do we stay
supportive?
Yeah. How do you guys stay so functional?
It's
if I went through what
stressful.
y'all went through, I would.
Y'all been through so much,
Okay,
and
okay.
y'all just still like act like it never happened. I was like,
So
yo,
exactly.
You gotta act like it never happened.
We've been through so much when it comes to sports, whether it be failure, success, all that good stuff, that nothing phases us anymore when it comes to anything happening.
That's why I say to like, yo, if you're looking for a girl, get a Vols chick because she will stay loyal,
Thick and thin, baby.
through thick and thin.
Listen.
no matter what.
You have to realize Tennessee's been through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
We've had our stupid highs like beating Alabama last year. Or
Last year
beating
was
Georgia a few years ago with the Hail Mary, and then you got shit like losing to South Carolina.
I wonder how y'all's
I
record are
mean-
since then against Georgia. I wonder what y'all's
You'll
record
shut
is.
the fuck up.
Hey, at the end of the day, we got more SEC championships and national titles than y'all. So
Oh my gosh! Wow!
I'm just saying.
Wow.
Oh
I'm just
wow!
You
I'm
let
just
the
saying.
Crimson Tide beat you today and lose your winning streak. I don't
You
want to
started
hear
this.
it.
And we had a winning streak.
29 games down the fucking drain.
700 and something days.
It's a solid streak.
To the last team who beat us. Too.
But you know, go Dogs.
Yeah, still go Dogs right here,
impressive.
man.
Still go Dogs.
It's still go Dogs, man. I mean, we still gonna make the playoffs. We gonna win that natty.
But we're
All right,
all going to say Smokey's the superior dog.
I do got.
I'm not saying that at all.
There's this one girl. And I
I'm
know
not
she's-
saying that at all.
I know she's going to watch this, but me and her made a bet that if Georgia won, she had to buy me Zaxby's. And
You ain't getting that.
And if Alabama won, I would have to go on here and say that Alabama is the best team in college football, right? I got news for you, girl. Okay, we didn't shake hands on that deal, so you can kiss that goodbye.
Yeah.
Go Dogs, baby.
Just go freaking Dogs, man. I ain't gonna lie. Today's a sad day.
Yeah,
It's a sad day.
we're going to dance.
But you're
up,
still going to be a fan of your Georgia Bulldogs, no
Of
matter
course,
what.
of course. Look
It's
at
the
me.
same way with
Look at me.
Tennessee fan.
This isn't nothing to what we've been through as Georgia
This-
sports fans.
This is just a smidge of what we feel like every other game, okay?
I'm slowly feeling sorry
So
for
now
y'all.
you see why we feel the way. You got to stay positive.
I'd rather get blown out.
No, you
I'm just
wouldn't.
letting
No, you
everybody
wouldn't.
know if Tennessee
you
ever
wouldn't.
wins
No,
a
you wouldn't.
national championship, y'all thought we were annoying now. Just wait.
Y'all ain't never gonna let that
Nothing
go.
will compare
Just
to
wait.
the environment in Neyland either. Neyland is just a great environment to be in.
One thing about Neyland, it be getting loud. It don't matter who you're playing. It gets loud.
Well, that first play against Georgia, we broke the world record for the decibels. And
I'm not
college
shocked. I
football.
mean, because y'all thought y'all had a chance until
137
reality started to
decibels.
kick in. She was
Oh,
actually
yeah.
at that game.
I'm
lucky.
sorry.
I remember the first time I
So-
went to watch the Vols. I was too scared to sit down because I thought the stadium was going to blow up. And this is back when you guys sucked. Like
Yeah.
you guys were facing Vanderbilt. You guys lost to Vandy. this night.
It was cold as hell, wasn't it?
It was somewhat cold.
I think I was at that game because I was pissed.
Why is like y'all stadium like when I'm on top? When I try walking down, it's like walking down a ladder.
Yeah, no, it
is scary.
It's not wide, like it's really on top of each other. That's what makes it loud.
Yeah.
And instead of going out more, like at Lebanon's field, how their stands a little bit more easy to walk up. They go up.
Imagine doing like bleacher, like doing bleacher drill.
I'm good.
But there's
I'll pass
not a
on that
bad
one.
seat in that stadium.
No,
There's
that's
honestly
true.
not,
No, you're
Well,
right.
there's two. If you're right beside the press box, the very top row, you won't be able to see past the 50-yard line on the other side of the field.
Dang. I can't say there's a bad scene there either.
No, but it really ain't. I mean,
Neyland is just superior.
Okay, you're not. Okay, it's going to take a while for me to say that.
Well, now
I mean, it's top 10 for sure. At the worst, it's top 10. At worst.
I'd say top 5. I put Notre
It
Dame
probably
up
is top
there.
5. I'm not putting Notre Dame above Neyland.
Oh, no.
No, never above Neyland.
No,
I'm
I'm not.
just saying top 5 wise.
Now, if there's places where I would put above Neyland, Texas A&M, I'd put them above Neyland. I'd put
They got-
Texas. No,
They got some
It's
weird
terrible.
cult shit going
A&M?
on over there.
That
They have a great
stadium is not it.
College
I mean-
Station.
yeah, I like College Station. How about Penn State? They're whiteout.
Yeah, the whiteout's cool.
Yeah, their whiteout's cool. I mean, I can't say Michigan.
But not cooler than our checkerboard.
Nah, y'all's checkerboard do be nice.
The plan next
think
year
it-
apparently is the checkerboard Vandy.
Vandy?
They're in their own stadium. I mean, just
Oh.
like
their own
checkerboard
stadium.
Vandy in their own
Okay.
stadium because
Alright.
nobody ever goes to Vandy games.
Damn.
that's
I
wild.
mean,
Yeah,
you can buy a ticket for a Tennessee Vandy game for like
It's gonna be
$15.
great. It's gonna be hilarious when Vandy starts winning. That's gonna be hilarious.
There's reports of them trying to hire Jimbo Fisher.
I mean, hey, you gotta start somewhere, man. Because
That's a big hire for them if they get that.
man, they need to get James Franklin back. That's what they need to do.
He's old.
So
He's outdated.
Now I want to speak more about just line days with Bart real fast
Oh,
because
yeah, my bad. Sorry.
I want to know because I see your hat. It says TriStar Line Dancing.
Yes, sir.
Now, how did this all come about? How
so-
was the group formed?
Me, Jackson Rowland, and Nick Ward were in a group called Balance. I had a couple videos just kind of pop off on my TikTok to where he has a following and whatnot, and so did Jackson. And we just like, well, we got a following now, so why don't we just, kind of break off and do our own thing? And, we asked Nick. Nick was already knowing about it. Made TriStar line dancing. I mean,
It's kind of just happened, basically.
yeah, for the most part. I mean, we accumulated our following on our TikToks while we were in Balance, but not necessarily because of Balance.
Yeah,
And we were like, okay, we kind of want to do our own thing, and
it's just turned to a whole nother thing.
yeah,
though.
it just kind of took off.
It's
from there.
growing too. Like I seen y'all in
Yeah.
music videos with
Yeah, we've got
major country artists like
Willie
when I-
Nelson's
Lane Wilson. When I
Lonnie
saw that,
Wilson.
I'm like, oh, like yo, these guys legit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty cool. It's kind of slowed down here in a little bit because not many people.
Well, winter is here.
Yeah,
Winter
it be
is
cold.
everything. Yeah,
But
Really cold.
I mean,
it's picking up. I mean, we're adding more people every day from out of state and different states. So we're slowly spreading out.
Oh yeah, oh,
y'all
yeah.
like
gotta
right
start
now
somewhere.
on Instagram. I see y'all like putting the, like members down and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I was like, yo, man, there's a lot of people.
I'll tell you one thing. I had to delegate the social medias because I couldn't do it all by myself.
Oh, trust me,
Yeah,
I'm
it
with
definitely
you on
takes a
that.
team.
So like I got Leanne running our TikTok page, Leanne Parker.
Shout Leanne.
Shout Leanne.
Shout
Leanne.
Leanne. My bad. And then I got Autumn running our Instagram stuff. Autumn Taste.
Shout out to Autumn. Shout out to Autumn.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all do shout outs. No free
We
shout
do,
outs.
we do.
we just be like, hey, shout out to her. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, yeah.
Yeah, we do.
But they kind of run that, so I ain't gotta overload myself
I
with
mean,
stuff.
that's the goal, man. You get big enough to where people can do want to do things for you, and
Yeah.
you just
see-
find more time for other things. Yeah.
The thing that's different about us that I've seen in other line group like line dance groups is like they're very picky about who they let join, and like I'll pick out like, oh, he can't dance that well. Never mind.
Okay.
We didn't want to be nothing like that. If you don't know how to dance, you can still join. We'll teach you how to dance. Like, it's no big deal. You're basically trying to be a group for the people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a lot stronger that way.
It reaches more states and more places like that.
Now, for granted, if like we were going to go do a big event, like let's say some concert or something, or some like festival or something,
You're bringing the best.
we're gonna bring like the better people that are dancing, but we'll still bring them along with us as well. Like, hey,
Reinforce.
if y'all want to come down, y'all are more than welcome to come down. But we're gonna have these certain people like on the stage or whatever dancing, like teaching, but.
And it's not to say as if
It's nothing against
they
them.
can't be like, hey man, you can like still help us, like help them for us and do all these things,
Yeah.
because that's just as important. The person
Or
behind
just
the camera,
if you're walking around, you're wearing one of our shirts. Oh, you know them? Oh yeah, we're this, and just propaganda wise, I think it just spreads.
yeah. I think everybody
spreads.
That's how teams work. Everybody plays their part, does their job, man. Because if you don't do your job, that's when it all falls apart. I mean, Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't make me sad. Okay. I got a funny question for y'all when it comes to line dancing. What's one line dancing pet peeve that you have?
Line dancing.
Oh
pet
my god!
peeve.
Whenever people get right in front of me, as soon as it's about to start, like I got my spot, and then they run to it as if they don't see me there. I was like, bro, I'm about to kick you.
That's a solid one.
Here's mine. When they ask me for help while standing beside me, like during like the dance, it's like, what are you doing? Like I'm gonna keep running into you, and we're all gonna have a problem here.
Hey, can you help me? And it was like right there beside you.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
In the middle of the floor. It's like you're supposed to be on the sideline watching.
Yeah, like that's how you're going to learn. Like, I mean, just learn from the side. Try to mimic it from over there. It's like, or go on TikTok.
Watch your feet. Yeah.
Go to YouTube.
Yeah, like that's how I learned. Like I wasn't in anyone's way because I know that I'm a big guy, so I know that they're gonna run into me if I. Yeah, like
we're big people.
Yeah, like I'm not an idiot with it, so it's like I just try to be considerate.
My biggest pet peeve is like when we are doing a line dance, and then like people that don't know how to line dance, they just want to get out there and dance. And like get in the middle of the dance,
like it's rap hour or something.
Like I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad you're enjoying the bar. I'm glad you're doing all that, but just have a little bit more respect for the people that are doing the dance and don't get in their way. Now, if you were trying to learn to dance, it'd be a little bit better.
That's a little,
but it's still like.
But people like out there, like it's like rap, like a rap song or something like that, and they're like twerking and stuff. I said, bro, this is fake ID.
And mostly it's
how you gonna twerk the fake ID?
It's all the older women that typically do it too.
Yeah, I was about to say it's mostly either drunk college kids or the older generation that does that.
I think we need to have a talk with our friend group because they don't have anyone telling them that they're being stupid. I beg you, man. I beg you. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. But they're promoting stupidity. That's why that they're continuing to be stupid. No one's going to think of that as stupid if no one says that's stupid.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
Yeah,
I mean, and we just have a lot of people out here doing stupid shit. So I think we just need to call them out for it.
That's true.
To further on your point,
my first point, yeah.
So
stupid. What? Sorry, I just had to press that. That's my point.
So with me having a little bit of TikTok, fame or clout, whatever you want to call it.
Oh my god, he's famous.
So
listen up, man. Look, I know you're humble and all, but like, bro, every time I create a new TikTok account, I can like maybe 2 country. It don't matter if it's line dancing or it's something about like a truck or a country artist. You will always pop up on my For You page with that Shivers dance.
I'm sorry, man.
And that's a great question. And that's a great next question. How did that come into all about? Because you are known as the Shivers King,
Mr. Shivers.
Yeah, that's true.
Not self-proclaimed, unlike some other people.
Nah, he earned that one. He earned that one.
So no, okay. So I went down to Florida with Balance before I was even in Balance. So Jackson was in Balance, and I met them. They were doing at FGL House every Sunday teaching lessons.
Okay.
So I went with Jackson, to hang out with them one night, and then just kind of hand it off. They remembered me as the dude in the Titans jersey, and I just asked Jackson. I was like, "Hey man, can I come down there with y'all? Like, is that okay? Like, I'll pay my part, and I'll drive, whatever." And like, yeah. So we went down to Florida, and they were like, "Hey, learn this dance, Shivers." We did it at the Wild Greg's down there in Pensacola. And I actually have a video of that never really took off.
Yeah.
And then, I came back. They asked me to be a part of Balance, and yada, yada, yada. So on and so forth. I posted another one. Like, I think I had like maybe 3,000 or 4,000 followers like a month before my birthday. I posted it again, and for some reason that one just blew up, and it shot me way up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was.
Is there anyone that's liked one of your videos that stand out to this day in a sense?
The Titans.
The Titans, they commented on mine. The Balls have commented under it.
Good
That's
look.
crazy. That's crazy. Talk about humble, man. I'll be talking my shit.
We got to teach Tanner Adele, which I don't know if y'all know who Tanner Adele is. Buckle Bunny.
Buckle Bunny.
Yeah. We were at the new
PBR.
PBR in Nashville. She was there having a little pop-up concert. We taught her. She followed me. I got in touch with her and got her.
Was that night that me and Justin popped up?
It was for KJ's birthday.
On his birthday. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I know y'all were there.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah.
We were there.
Yeah, y'all were there later.
Yeah, we were there because we just got done doing interviews that night.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to stay for long, honestly. I mean, I was just,
It's pretty cool.
We
I mean,
all stayed there longer than we intended
I was
to.
I was too tired that night
yeah,
to be
it just
anywhere.
happened.
I just wasn't trying to be out.
Now, I wasn't expecting that Shivers video. I don't know if it was because people thought I was trying to make a political statement off my shirt, because I was wearing like a black shirt that I got at Boot Barn that's at rank 45. And that was during all the Donald Trump and Biden stuff and all
Was
that
that
good
during that
stuff.
time?
So everybody thought I was, he's a Trump supporter, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, it's just a shirt. I mean,
The brand of the shirt put him on more For You pages than just the line dancing.
Well, that's how a big
everybody
video
trying to take it
goes.
political and like stuff like that. Like I was trying to make a statement, and it didn't help that Sean, one of the old bouncers, had a shirt on that said "fuck gun control" on it. So that made it even a little bit worse. I was like, dude, I don't talk about religion on my on my TikTok. I don't talk about politics. I just like to line dance, and that's what I post.
I mean, that's funny because like most of the comments have been just like girls like being like, "Yo, he's so hot."
And then guess what? And then I see her response.
And I'll see her. Yeah,
I see her
I'm like,
response.
oh,
I laugh.
Do you know how many people will text me about that? Like, we
Oh, no,
look
they're
at the
still
comments
coming.
and it's first. You're right there.
It's so
No,
hilarious.
like there's like comments on that
The
one
one
big
big
video
one.
that
They
is still
comment on it.
commenting. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yo, it's been.
No, there's been some
think it's gonna
wild things that those women will say.
What's one that sticks out?
I'm jealous of your teeth because they're in your mouth and not me.
Yeah, that one. Or
That is disgusting.
I was like,
No.
like I don't mind. Like I'll acknowledge a compliment. Like if somebody says, "Oh, you're handsome," I'll be like, "Oh, thank you, I appreciate that." Yeah. But when they do stuff like that, I'm like, chill.
They tried to be
Calm
a little.
down.
They try to be funny with it. I say, bro, that's not good.
I'm like, yeah, my
it's
lady's back here.
specifically worse though when he does post a video with me in it, or me, the one that he reposts all the time
Her in
of
a
me
red
in
top,
that red top.
and everybody comments
That
about
is
her
the most
boobs.
controversial video that he probably has, because I don't
Everybody
think I've
comments
ever
about her
been
boobs.
body shamed so bad in my life,
Crazy.
and it's all because these women just are obsessed with
It
it.
happens to all of us. Trust me.
Yeah,
It happens to all
me.
of us.
Happens to me too.
Yeah, I think we got body shamed like in opposite ways. You got shamed for being fat. I got shamed for being skinny
Yeah.
around the same period. of
Until
time.
I got like to like football and stuff, and then like they started putting it together.
Yeah, that's when.
But then like when I got into football, we were doing all them workouts. That's when my body started changing.
Yeah, your
I went from center to defensive line to safety to linebacker.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
then
Yeah,
running back to linebacker. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
but
couldn't
you
remember
had-
none of the plays.
yeah, man. You went through a different stage than what I did. I went from receiver and corner to defensive
All
end.
the way down to defensive end. I was like,
Bruh, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like working out, man. You go from being a skinny kid, you're sick, and a bigger kid, his face is big too. And then you work out for a little while, your jaw starts to form, and you start getting veins in your arms, and you start getting veins in your thighs. Man, you start to feel different about yourself. And you
That's
You
really-
used to be feeling yourself.
yeah, man,
That's
man, you start to feel different, man. Your confidence be going through the roof.
Self-confidence.
then you think you can get women, and then next thing you know, you get heartbroken. Then like it's just like, oh, now back to the gym. Okay,
Yeah.
you really get in shape.
Man, that's where I be going, man. Whenever I be feeling angry, man, I be going to the gym. most people they talk about. No, I go to the gym.
Yeah.
Then I forget about it. I'd be like,
I used to.
I mean, I talk about it sometimes.
She's maybe gained 30 pounds ever since we started dating.
Listen, it's all about where it goes. That's all that matters.
It's all going to my tummy.
Well.
I'm sorry, I can cook.
And she can't
Well,
go.
at least
Yeah, but didn't you have her food one time?
Yeah, the
I
quesadillas.
did, and I almost cried because it was so good. That was gas. I need another one, by the way. That was
I
a
can do
big
that.
That was a big quesadilla.
I can do that.
You almost
It was
cried?
good. Yeah, I almost cried.
Man, did I cook?
I'm over looking at the dog like, bro.
Turbo.
Yeah.
You looking at the dog?
Shout out to Turbo, man.
Shout out Turbo.
Turbo is iconic.
I'm over
Yo,
here
man,
eating
look at
it. I'm about to cry. I'm looking at like, what are you looking at?
Justin was supposed to come and he just bailed.
Okay, hold on now.
I think he fell
Okay,
asleep.
hold on now.
Hold on now.
think he fell asleep.
Hold on now. You can't. I can't fight sleep. Okay.
You were missing out on some good ass food though.
Yeah.
I can't fight sleep.
Yeah, man, you missed out, dog. I ain't gonna.
Because I think after
You
that
gonna
we
be
went out to
quiet.
the bar, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to the
Yeah.
bar. Right.
Man, if you don't be quiet, man, the sleep be kicking my toe.
Man, I don't care, man. You could have slept.
You could have slept any other time.
Yeah.
Nah. Sometimes, man, sometimes it calls your name and you can't
No,
hang up.
trust me, last night I felt that.
Yeah, and it'd be like that. I mean, I can't stop falling asleep either. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Here's another funny question for y'all. All right, you guys might have to think about this a little bit. If you were in the purge, what's one crime that you would commit?
Oh,
I was
murder. Not even
I was
thinking
in the
about it.
purge.
Dang, that was quick.
I got a few people on my list.
You want to say who?
No.
I'm just saying.
Boy,
For legal
my
reasons,
boy
I
Justin-
cannot.
My boy Justin getting federal. Come on, man.
Feds, bro.
Nah,
My FBI agent on my phone listens way too much for that shit.
that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting some money because I mean, like
Yeah.
after the purge, things go back to normal. You know what I mean? And I'd like to have some little extra money.
I'd
So
rob
I'm
a bank
like
or
rob
something
a
like
bank
that.
real quick
Yeah.
and then go hide somewhere to where you like won't get killed.
Okay.
I stress about money all the time, so yeah, I'd
Okay.
probably
Like,
rob a bank.
99% of my problems.
I'd probably do some drugs. I'm not a.
You say
I'm just saying.
you say
What?
hi
I
like you don't know these females in this generation. They know you got money. They gonna turn around. They find you anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they be
You can't hide from nothing.
they be doing their homework, man.
Oh, man.
You can't hide from nothing.
They be doing their
I
homework.
can outrun them.
That's
Let's
why
just
I'm
say
saying.
that.
That's why
I
I'm
can
saying
outrun
The
murder.
smart ones be doing their homework.
I know a few of them that can like find somebody just with Facebook.
No, yeah.
I was like, dang.
Women work.
Man, people be telling on themselves on Facebook though, so it's really not that hard.
Women are the best detectives.
They are.
Absolutely.
They are. I
They'll
deal
find out
with.
anything,
They are.
find
You
out
give me
everything.
one name and I can find out just about
and then
anything
they'll ask you the
wanna
question
know.
to see if you lie about it or not.
Bro, it's like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
why do you do this?
Our own mom knows when I'm lying. Like she like
Like, she
it's
can
that-
just tell.
that
Well, she
intuition.
birthed you. She gonna know your tendencies when
The
you
mama
lie.
intuition, right
You
there.
know what? How can y'all tell when someone is lying? Because I know that I be looking at their eyes. I can tell if they're lying.
It just depends on if I know them or not.
Body language.
Yeah, I can look at their eyes.
If they like look away from. me
Yeah,
while they're talking,
if their eyes. Is,
You know the funny part of this whole thing is
What?
they be already knowing the truth, but they will still ask you anyways.
Yeah.
Let's just say if you
Always.
lie. Yeah,
That's what my parents used to do to me, man. They already knew the truth.
Like,
They
Mom,
would
like-
ask the question to see if I lied. And then, you know me, my instincts, my nature, I would just lie. And then I put myself in an even bigger spot. So
You
then-
put your foot in your mouth by
So
lying
then,
even
so
further.
no. So then I have to lie again to try to convince her that I'm not lying. And then I lie again to convince her that I'm not lying about the lie I just said.
Good night.
And then, you know, that ends with an L.
You go from the
obviously.
belt to the switch.
Oh, and then you got to pick your own.
You gotta pick your own.
Man.
And then if it's not what they want, they get.
You got to
they
go
get
pick again.
Nah,
It's
they gonna
a-
get one themselves. It's a bigger one. It's a freaking log. Just
That is crazy, man. I ain't never gone through that. A log. That's abuse
That's
right
abuse.
there.
Nah, the thinner was the worst.
Yeah, thin ones. Yeah,
The
thin
thin
one
ones
was
were the
terrible.
ones that you wanted to avoid. If you pick something too
That's
thick, they're
true.
like,
That's
no,
very
go
true.
again.
That thick one will break. That thin one won't. It just bend.
I'm surprised I don't be
It
having
just
marks on my
snaps
back.
with it.
how did y'all two like even meet? Because I mean, y'all been going strong for a while, but like I've
A little bit
never
over a
really.
year.
Yeah, for years, like amazing in today's time, but
Hard
like-
answer is TikTok.
The
TikTok?
easy answer is say just through TikTok. So I saw that one of her best friends, Hannah, commented like like tagged her. It was like, we got to find this place. Where's this at? And I commented underneath it like, it's Coots in Lebanon, Tennessee. And then she said something about like, let's go find this bar.
I right in there.
She was like, let's go find this bar. So I tagged it. Like I saw her that was tagged. And I saw that she had like a tattoo full of sleeves. I found that attractive, so I just followed her and sent her a little wavy emoji. And then from that, it was easy. It was history. I mean, I didn't have to. I didn't have to.
Easy work.
No, listen.
I didn't have to change myself or to try to impress her. If that makes sense, I was just me.
Good. Most guys be like switching their whole identity.
Yeah, I didn't try to. I didn't
not.
have to try to impress her. I didn't have to be like, oh yeah, I got followers on TikTok. I don't like. I
You
didn't have
didn't
to do
You
really-
ain't trying to lean in with your staff.
No, I
But
just
when
talked to her.
when
and
he
just-
followed me, he didn't even have that many at first. I came in like
You probably have more than him.
Oh, I
No.
saw.
I'll tell you what.
Oh,
I think it was still less than 10,000.
okay.
Yeah, give
He
or
had just
take.
come back from that Florida trip that he was talking about, but no,
Yeah.
it was a little different on my end because I'd been seeing his videos a long time beforehand.
So you were like
She
a
was
viewer
stalking.
constantly.
No,
She was
listen.
stalking.
So
And
around
you were like, oh, he hit me up. Oh,
so around May, the same person that tagged me, my friend Hannah tagged me in his video. She was sending them to me at first. She's like, "We need to find this place," because she lived in Franklin, so it was closer.
okay.
Yeah.
And I said, "I want to find him first."
And look how that turned out. It turned out pretty well for you, if I say so myself.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Pretty well, if I say so myself. Look at you, man. You got yo, man. Look at you.
I
man.
got
Would you say
Now-
that took some effort? Would you say that took some effort?
it was
or not
all
really?
easy. It was very natural.
I was about to
Show
say
off.
that's one thing I always tell her. Like our love is natural. Like it's easy. Like nothing. She didn't have to change nothing of her. Like she was just being authentically her. I was being authentically me. I didn't have to like impress her. She didn't have to impress me.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
And it just kind of worked.
There was
Yeah.
never going above and like we never felt the need to go and be above and beyond
To try
who
to
we
impress
were
each other
as
or
people
anything like that.
Yeah. I
to,
mean,
to impress.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty dope to see people who make it easier on themselves, who don't make each other jump through hoops to be with that person. Because I believe that if you really want someone, you're not gonna make them jump through hoops.
If you
To
have
be
to
with
jump
them.
through hoops for a relationship, that relationship will not last.
No,
and I
it
will
will
die
not.
on that hill.
Nope.
Yeah, that's facts.
And I will say, not all relationships are perfect. You're
There-
gonna have.
There's
you're
going to be arguments,
There's no relationship that's perfect.
No.
but it's the way
Ever.
that you handle the arguments and the hard times that come about you.
Yeah, and also like, there's no perfect girl. There's no perfect guy starting out. Like you get with each other and y'all like be the best that y'all can be. But like, if you're searching for that perfect girl, that ain't gonna work. You're gonna be lonely.
Your
Yeah.
person
Miserable.
comes to you
You'll be way
when
too
you
picky.
least expect
Yeah.
it.
Buy a dog. Buy a dog. Die alone. Winter is here. Winter is coming.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, we
literally,
went through hot girl summer. We went through
City boys.
Tottenham,
Thought them.
and now we're in cold bitch December.
Bitch, December is
Old
crazy.
bitch December.
And a lot of ladies are cold.
Wow, girls are cold.
They were having all that fun in Tottenham, dressing up as
A lot of-
whatever for
A
Halloween.
whole lot of character development going on right now.
And they'll learn.
Yeah, hopefully.
They
Now,
can get through it. They'll bounce back.
yeah,
they
now,
won't.
Now we now gotten the story about how you guys met. Now it's been a year since y'all
A little bit
met?
over a year.
A
Almost.
little bit over a year.
We're getting to about a year and a half now.
Okay, so y'all know each other pretty well now.
Yeah.
So what? With that being said, what is one ick that you have about each other? What's an ick? I guess a pet peeve, so to speak.
My pet peeve with her is that, say for example, like our house, if it's dirty, right? A lot of times she don't want me to clean because she has that old like traditional faith of like the woman cleans the house. I'm like, honey, it's not the 1970s anymore. Like I can clean too. It's not that big of a deal.
That's an ick?
Well, no.
His ick is that I overthink everything.
Yeah, basically, she overthinks it. Like, even if it's like a little bit dirty, like it's weird to
If
say.
that's
Like,
the- if that's the case, I
she
think
does not
you're
want
doing-
me. She
you're
does
doing
not,
great.
Like she does not want me to be clean at all. But it
I'm a
causes a lot of
simple
like
creature.
if like even a little bit of a mess kind of stresses her out. Like she gets stressed easy. So I'm like, all right, then I'll do this. I'll clean up the upstairs if you
Yeah, that's
just do the
fair, that's fair.
downstairs. But she don't want me to, like, she'll feel bad about it because I have to clean. I'm like, honey, it's
So you're
2023. Like, I can clean my house.
So you're tidy, like very tidy.
I try to be.
But you kind of want it to clean the way you want it to be.
Not
She's
even
also,
really
you
that.
know-
It's just I was not necessarily raised with the mindset, but
Every
every woman almost has it embedded into her. Like, you do a lot of the housework. You're supposed to have a house clean for a man. Like, it's just kind of embedded in there. It's a natural thing.
You know, in today's time, girls would consider that like slavery and stuff like that.
I would never in my life consider that slavery. I know for a damn fact.
It's kind
he
of
works
crazy.
as hard as I
Because
do.
they'll do it for a boss.
They'll do it for a boss, but they
A lot of them won't do it for
their
their man.
And most girls think that like folding clothes at, let's say, American Eagle is better than cleaning for your man at home.
Absolutely not. I would rather clean for my man than ever fold clothes in a fucking store.
You'd be surprised how many people would be
surprised.
opposed to doing that.
So, like, her biggest thing, she hates laundry.
I can't.
She hates
I
laundry.
will wash clothes, but I don't want to put them up.
But that's the problem, though. Because, like, where
Putting
her
them up is hard.
her OCD brain, she just wants me to put them on hangers. So she can hang them up in a way
Because I want
she
the
wants to.
okay, I do want the organization of my closets to be what I want because I need to know where to find everything in the morning because I value sleep, so I sleep to the last minute.
Yeah, see, look, my closet is not color coordinated whatsoever.
It's not a color coordination thing. It's like
She would
I got
do, like-
my t-shirts, my long sleeves,
She would,
my
yeah.
jackets and stuff like that.
Okay, I do pants and I do my pants and
I
I
don't
do
even
shirts.
I don't even hang my pants.
You don't?
No, you're not supposed to hang your pants.
Oh, well, I must have been taught wrong because I still hang
follow
my
my-
pants.
There's people that do hang their
I
pants.
mean, there's people
yeah.
that do, but
I hang
they're
specific
still folded
pants.
at a point.
Yeah.
I hang like jeans and khakis.
I would hang my khakis, but never my actual blue jeans because they don't really crease that much.
I mean, I just do it out of my nature. I mean, I don't really do it for creasing
But people
reasons.
are raised different. Like back home, we don't. Your pants are folded and you put it on shelves or in your drawers.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I used to do like whenever I was younger, but
Yeah.
as I got older, I guess I just started doing that for some reason. I don't know
It's
why.
easier for you to see which one you want to wear, though.
Yeah,
at the same
yeah, that's
time.
why, yeah.
Instead of having to, like, fold one up, all right, next one, and next one. You
Yeah, because I don't be trying to waste my time like
Yeah.
that. I really don't.
You're right.
Yeah.
So like whatever, I guess folding them is the right way, right? So whenever like they got one of them hangers that be like clipping, like where you clip your
I
your
can't
pants.
stand those fuckers. First of
the
all,
things break all the time.
they do. They're useless.
And then if I put it on a regular hanger through that little loop,
Yeah.
then the whole like the hook will eventually like get like straight
Because it stretches them out because denim's so heavy. That's why
Yeah.
I don't hang
That's
my
like-
pants.
like, maybe we should start folding our clothes, Joe.
I do fold
literally-
my clothes.
No, I mean like I mean like putting our jeans.
I mean, it's a process when you figure out how much easier it is to fold things and like what
like
it
taking
takes.
it,
But at the same
like,
time,
taking it to a washer and dryer is easy, but it's like I can't bring it to myself to like get all my clothes, fold them up, and then put it. That's the hard part.
I will also say if my laundry room was like my closet and laundry room were together, I would have no problem putting clothes away.
Okay,
But it's two completely separate rooms.
Yeah, our
and then our
was kinda
laundry
small.
room.
We had to get those stackable.
We had to get the
washer and dryer.
stackable. We have to have separate closets because the closets are so tiny, and we
Yeah.
both have so much clothing.
Dang.
so you got a big closet, like big closet.
Oh, well, she's got a. I mean, it's a decent sized closet. It's not big.
It's about the size of like that little corner back there, long wise.
You have so you got a lot of clothes. Okay,
Yeah.
I have a lot of clothes.
yeah, you
Retail therapy
you need
is a struggle.
You need a walk-in.
I do.
Yeah, we definitely need a walk-in closet. That's for sure.
For sure.
That will like
For the hoodies that we own alone.
it's amazing. It's amazing. Now, let's see, you got anything? Or you gonna make it?
Okay, here's a
I got
funny.
out of that.
Here's a funny question.
What you got?
What is the moment where you were the most down bad? I'm not talking about like over like a person. I'm talking about like in life. Like what was like, and how did you get through it?
By down bad, do you mean like, I guess like DTF or just like
Like, like
I'm talking about like in life.
in your feels, like in a
Like
bad
in life.
in a bad mental place.
Yeah.
Like
bad
down
spot?
like at, yeah.
okay, all right,
So we're talking like bad mental place.
yeah.
You can speak first.
Oh God.
I've been answering all the questions first.
Um.
She didn't even answer the last question about the ick.
Oh.
That's
Don't
right.
call me out. Oh
Just
shit.
saying.
Do I need to answer that real quick?
Yeah, do it real fast, real fast.
I don't necessarily think there's an ick. We just have different love languages. So it's going through that.
Yeah.
Well,
She's a very
it's really-
touchy person.
My love
And I'm
language
more
is definitely
monotonous
physical.
and like my service. I'm
Yeah,
there for
me
you.
too,
I'm not
me
giving.
too.
I'm not changing for you.
And it's not that it doesn't work. It definitely works, but there's moments where I have to understand like
I'm not in a
he
touchy mood.
he can't, and I guess that would be like me. The ick is me having to try and get through that.
Yeah,
mean,
once you understand each other's styles, I mean, I think it'll be pretty easy. But
That there's always going to be changes within that because he's not gonna. It's going to be hard for him to understand like why physical touch is so important to me and why I need it in that exact moment because it's not to him. And when I need it and he doesn't, I have to understand like I might need it, but he can't take it at that moment. So that's always going to be changing in moments, whether it's a high or a low.
yeah, I mean, for me as a guy, because mine's physical touch as well. For me as a guy, I wish girls would understand that like since mine is like physical touch, I don't want them to think like I'm just trying to like sleep with them at first. I'm just like a really touchy person.
As somebody with that, and being a female, I don't think I would ever view that as
Yeah, I
just trying
don't
to
think
be
that would be
touchy.
the.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I don't think that'd be the reason.
that's just from experience. It's like you just trying to fuck. It's like, huh?
I think it's just you being a guy.
That's modern day
Okay.
women thoughts, honestly.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
They do be jumping to conclusions a lot.
You ain't
I
lying.
need the get back
They
in the
do.
kitchen sound effect.
It's not a jump, it's a launch. We launch to conclusions.
Wow. All right.
That's
I will
not-
talk shit on women all day long because we are not it sometimes.
You know what? Here's a great question for you. I'm glad. I'm
Okay.
glad you brought that up. What is something
Yeah,
that?
disregard that last question.
What is
Okay.
something?
Going to this one.
What is something that would get you in trouble if you screamed it out loud?
I'm
What
just
would,
gonna leave it
like,
right there.
are we
Leave it right
talking
there.
controversial?
That's crazy. Anything.
Anything.
Oh, I say stuff like this all the time.
What
'Cause
was the question again? I'm sorry.
What is something that if you screamed out loud would get you in trouble?
as a woman ain't shit. Women ain't shit, and I will literally die on the hill.
Hey,
she
she
said
said. Yeah,
not-
she said not us. Okay, we didn't say that. We did not say that. Y'all can't come for us.
Now, I think, let's see. What would I say?
Women aren't treated as badly as they make it out to be. But
mean-
I'm also not saying that men are the greatest either. Like, everybody's got their faults.
Yeah.
But a woman is not the superior gender. She is not anything. They're meant, they were created to be equals to each other, not superior over the other.
That's true. We're meant to complement each other. But we need each other. And I think a woman was made to do things that a man can't do,
No. Yeah.
and the other way around as well.
Like
Like this-
nurturing and like
Yeah.
children and
And modern day feminism has ruined that, and that's why I say women ain't shit.
So, what are your views on modern day feminism?
I can't stand it.
Can't stand it. All right. I mean, I think at first, like, it
I
meant
mean-
something, but
In the
now
beginning
it's just,
stages.
it's
I know
just
if I'm
been-
sitting at a job where manual labor is a thing, I know for damn sure that a man should get paid more than I do, because he can do and lift more. His muscle mass is created to do more than me in that sense. But if he's in a retail job, it's like I said, it's embedded in my head to know how to fucking fold a towel or a piece of clothing more than he is. So I should
That makes sense. Yeah.
make more in that.
Yeah,
sense.
and stuff like like watching kids at daycares. Being like
you don't
a
find many
I
women
literally
Yeah,
work
being
with
like-
kids daily.
like being like an elementary school teacher, stuff like that. I would prioritize women in those jobs
There is
rather
not
than
a
men.
male
Very-
teacher in my school.
Because here's why I think that women have way more patience with kids than we as men do. They have way more
That's true.
patience.
Yeah.
That's true.
Now don't
When it
wrong.
comes
Now,
to
there might be
kids.
some exceptions, but the
Fixing
exception,
to say,
but the exception doesn't really make the rule.
Yeah.
And you know what? And you were talking about men should make more in some departments. What are your thoughts on the gender pay gap?
That little wage gap thing going on.
I guess it would again depend on the job. Like if we're sitting here doing the same thing where like office work, unless you have a degree in it, I think they should be paid the same. But if it comes out to manual labor or any kind of nurturing,
Do you believe?
Because you're not wrong. A woman is built to have more of a natural patience tendency than a man is.
Yeah, because I can't be stand. Okay. Yeah, because I can't stand kids sometimes.
A woman's hormones has created that sense when it comes to a child. A motherly and maternal nature comes in, and your patience skyrockets for a child because you understand that they've got. They're learning. You have that mental note that they still got a lot to go.
Yeah, they're more capable of that.
Do you believe that gender pay gap exists?
Do I believe it can exist? Yes, but I don't think it's a negative thing.
Okay. Well, since you believe that it exists to some degree, if it exists, then why do we still hire men? Because if I'm a business owner and I know that I can get away with paying women less on the dollar than a man, I would never hire a man because I could save so much money by hiring just women.
See, I get what you're saying with that. Like, if I was a boss, I'm going to hire the person that I think is best to do the job. Depending on
a woman is not always going to be best for the job, and it's not going to be quality work. That's why men are still hired.
But it's vice versa. I mean, some men.
It depends on the job.
For the job.
That's why it doesn't really exist. But when it does, it depends on the job.
Like nurses and stuff, I know now recently are more like even when it comes to like men. You see a lot more men nurses now than you probably did in the past.
Oh, for sure.
But I feel like that's more of a women's job because it's more nurturing to a patient, more caring to a patient.
Yeah,
than as a guy would probably be.
The only bonus to that is a maternal nature with women, and nursing wise, the only bonus to the caring thing is because they have a maternal nature. Women view other people as a child. They can turn any outlook to a child, even one of the worst people, and they understand that they've got to live too.
Yeah.
It's a hormone thing. Estrogen gives off a lot of like sentimental bullshit, whether you want it there or not.
Yeah.
Now, I'm glad you brought up the wave gap, right? Because to me, I don't think it really exists anymore. Simply because
it doesn't.
So many people have, when it comes to both men and women, especially women, have the opportunity to make as much money as they can, and in times like today, women make more money than ever to the point now where it's almost as more than men. Yep. I mean, that's if you add sex working.
Yeah.
But I mean, these girls making bank out here.
Are?
Even if you exclude that.
They be making that back. I mean, you can't.
They be making that back. I mean, there are more women out here that are enrolled in universities than men. Men are dropping out more nowadays. And as far as I know, it's just a matter of choice for women.
It's the blue collar offer, is how I see it. More women are in school because the blue collar offer stands for men more than it does for women.
And even then, like, men were more interested in things, while women tend to be more interested in people. That's why even if you gave a woman the opportunity to make more money, let's say in an oil rig, or if she was to go in something like nursing,
she's going to choose nursing or oil rig any day.
Yeah, any day. But as for a guy, they're more likely to travel further for a job, work longer hours.
Because they ain't got to be around people.
Work in harder conditions.
Working in harder conditions.
They're built for that, though. A woman's not built to work in those conditions like a man is.
Yeah. So
and I'll be the first to say it.
She said that, not us.
Yeah. These guys are going to love you in the comments. Now, I would say that it's not... It's basically like men work longer hours, more dangerous jobs, and all these things. So women have every opportunity to make more money. They just choose not to. They choose to be in the more.
They choose the more people-oriented jobs because we are drawn to people.
And those just so happen to not pay as much.
But not even
unless
really
you're like
that.
in a pretty high position.
Yeah, you just have to. Those positions, you have to work yourself up into making those money. As to where like. Oil rig, pipelining, all that, they offer right there, top dollar, 90% of the time.
Oh yeah,
but you're making you might be making like $3,000 to $5,000 a week to every 2 weeks, but you're gonna be in some damn sketchy ass situations.
Oh yeah, you might get killed.
I've got lots of friends that do that, but they say my guy friends are like, we only have to work around men that are our age that do the same shit that we do. We don't have to meet a bunch of new people every day. We don't have to tolerate attitudes from people They got to worry about their boss and their coworkers. That's it. They ain't got to worry about the general public.
Yeah, those are some great job conditions. The fact that
as long as you can take it, you know what I mean?
I mean, even as a woman, if you can take it, do it. If you
Yeah,
want to try and make that much money, but I'm going to sit there and be a lot happier working with people, whether I make a little less money than you or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what you call it? And the women who usually do make money, they tend to exchange with their money, if you know what I mean. Like
I would say like if they're in a relationship, if they make more money than the guy, I don't think it's more so if they're making more money, but that leverage though that you were talking about earlier today.
It gives a God complex that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So, like, if she was making more money than me, I would do everything in my power to make it to where I would make it.
At least
not
at least the same level.
or more than her.
Yeah, and hypergamy is real. Hypergamy is real.
It really is. I mean, it goes all the way down to when we were kids, where a girl would get with a guy, or she would leave her. I guess. I mean, kids don't know nothing about relationships, but let's just say this girl was hanging out with this one kid, but she sees this other kid runs faster than her boyfriend. She will leave him to get with that guy simply because he runs faster.
Yeah.
If money changes your mindset, you have a problem.
Yeah.
The one thing
in that case, most of these girls got.
One thing I've always preached is it's never one of his biggest stressors specifically is money. Whereas to me, it's not. As long as my bills are paid, I could care less. Money doesn't mean shit to me.
So, like, technically, I make more money than her. But I don't hold that over her head. Like, she goes, well, I'm not going to use your money to buy lunch. I'm like, it's not my money. It's our money. We live in the same house. We pay the same bills.
And that's the difference between...
Normally, yes, I pay more of the bills, but she does, like, all the grocery shopping with her money.
Yeah, I believe that a man...
That's fair.
Yeah, I believe that a man with money and a woman with money, most of the time, they're usually, like, two different types of people. Because when, like, a man makes money, he's thinking, like, nice, I could have a woman and maybe a family in the future dependent on me. And when a woman makes money, most of the time, she thinks that she's independent of men.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I can see that.
And
I don't.
In a modern sense, you're really traditional minded, which is becoming more rare by the day.
I mean, I do see a point of being independent in that such, but I guess it is me not really caring about it.
I mean,
that's different. I think that's a different story.
I do have friends that are women that make more money that do have that I don't need a man. I don't need. Okay, first of all, we all know men make life a lot better. Okay.
Yeah,
let's keep it a buck here.
Yeah, and right? Those women who make a lot of money, are they single by any chance? I'm just asking. No. I'm not asking like that. No, I'm just asking because it's going.
I know. I understand what you said.
It's going to make me like it's going to bring up my next point. Like, are they single?
So yes and no, but the ones that aren't single,
do you
have
think
the
that
mindset that I do? But the ones that are single have this mindset that like they have all these things that they have to check off. You have all these lists. You have everything in between.
Oh my
They're looking at all this
yeah.
stuff for a guy, and I'm like, it's just because, and it all finds out. Well, they need to make as much as I do, or more than I do, or they're not going to be a suitable partner for me, and that's not the case.
That's why I was talking about a little while ago about hypergamy being real. Hypergamy is dating someone of equal or higher status than yourself, and I believe that a lot of women, they don't date down most of the time. Like when you have like when you date like a certain caliber of man, or when you become a certain caliber of woman, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to date down.
I would not give a one damn if he made less money than me. That does not. The way that I love him is not based off the money that he makes.
Yeah, I understand.
You are rare.
If somebody,
like I said,
rare.
Like I said,
you know how many times I hear that?
If somebody,
It's the first time I've heard it in 3 months. Now that sounds great on paper, but we go out there on, I'm sure y'all see our interviews, Broadway, and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
These girls are characters.
Okay, first of all, when the
speak.
song says "Leave them Broadway girls alone," like they weren't playing.
Morgan Wallen wasn't playing. He got heartbroken a few times.
I think it kind of relates. I think it kind of relates back to like a girl can go out and basically get any guy they want.
Yeah, like I said, a woman.
Whether a guy has to go out and he's very limited on his options.
Yeah, like I said, in my last episode, a A woman getting sex is the same as a man getting an A in PE class.
All you gotta
Quiet
do,
sex.
all you gotta do is show up.
It's quiet sexually guarantee if you want.
Yeah, I saw
you're
that.
not wrong.
It's a participation grade.
Me and her have talked about this before. Like, I was like, honey, if you go out, like, say one night by chance we do this, you go out, you just not actually have sex with them or
like a little social
but
experiment.
Like, yeah, you can go
To
out and get as
see who
many
can
guys'
get
numbers
more.
as you want.
Yeah.
Versus me.
You would actually have to
Promise
put in
God,
some
you're
work.
gonna have-
I don't
You're
know,
gonna
you
have
just
you're
do
gonna have more
shivers.
money.
You
Oh
want
no!
it.
Oh no!
No, it's
Well, say
bargaining TikTok.
that he was an average guy with some average stats.
We're talking about him being a regular guy. Let's just say,
Well, that's another thing.
A regular
Everybody thinks
guy
just
and a
'cause I
regular
got-
girl.
Everybody thinks just because I got followers on TikTok that I'm some famous dude, and I'm really not. I'm just an average ass guy.
I knew you before, so
Hey,
it's different.
exactly. Well,
yeah.
but like, yeah, everybody thinks like I have everybody like
didn't-
coming up to me like, oh my god,
I didn't fall in
You're
love with
Dakota.
that man
Like,
'cause
it's
of his
happened
followers on
before.
TikTok.
it's happened
Yeah.
before.
and even for us, I mean, we get recognized and all that stuff. And
Yeah, but y'all have that social media presence. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
y'all,
But,
y'all
I
put
mean,
yourselves out there a lot.
me personally, I don't think it's changed the way. I mean, I get treated, but I mean, I do know that people respect the work that we put in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
no.
mean, the respect is there. I think that's
love
the only
this-
thing.
I
That's
love how
changed.
y'all have grown all
Yeah.
this, dude.
I think that's the thing
remember
that
when-
I desired the most whenever we started doing this.
I was about to say,
Was the respect.
I think it was you that talked to me the most about like starting like this type of thing, like your
Yeah.
ideas about it and stuff.
Yeah,
I was
this
like,
is
dude,
his
Yeah.
idea.
I was
I was
trying-
like, dude, I want to be the first one on the list.
Yeah, I was
want to
putting
be the first one.
I was putting it out there to
this
as
was
many
him.
people as I could. I mean,
waited till like episode 26.
He probably.
hey
put-
now,
Oh
wait
my
now,
gosh,
hey now,
don't even
now.
start that shit.
hey now, hold on
No,
now.
but oh shit.
we wanted to get the
That's
audience
what-
first.
oh,
That way, y'all,
Oh yeah.
I say we have ourselves a little audience now.
we got a little.
Yeah, I
Something.
mean,
we
I
are.
mean-
I will say, on a famous scale, locally, I think I can.
Very.
Oh, yeah.
I can say
Yeah.
we're locally famous, and I
Yeah.
think to me, I'm good. That's enough.
Yeah,
No,
and-
you're growing.
I'm not
you're
content.
growing
I mean-
rapidly.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not satisfied, but I'm happy where we're at. I mean, our names is touch rooms that we haven't even stepped in yet. I mean, rent is expensive here in America, but we live in people's heads for free. And you know,
Oh, God.
and you know,
Don't get me
This nigga-
started on
and,
that.
and you know, I mean, we've had
I
some.
know I live rent free in so many hits.
I mean, yeah, and
what y'all
it
got to
gives you
say,
and it gives you power over those people. And you know, and we've had some famous people like and follow us. But we've had some NFL players.
Man.
We've had
Yeah.
Adrian Broner. He's reposted some of our stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, so yeah, I mean, it's pretty dope how far we've came in these shorts and
I'm
these short
super-
couple of months.
I'm super happy for y'all, dude.
You mentioned, you said something about rent free, man. I think it really hit them, man. What's going on?
No,
You-
there's
you
too
know,
much to be going on.
you got
No,
something-
there's a lot.
You got something you want to get off your chest here?
Yeah, man, you
Do
got.
I need to reset the cameras again? Or-
Nah,
No,
nah.
no, I'm not getting into
I think if
the people's heads that I live in because as a female, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, yeah.
It's not worth the drama.
Let's just say that.
It's not. It's really
Yeah,
not
I
worth
would-
the
I
drama.
You want to take
say
that
that.
high road? Respect.
Respect.
But no, back to the
Like,
point.
I'm still a young adult,
Oh yeah,
but I'm not a child. So
yeah. I mean, yeah. Doesn't really
You
mean
got to
that.
know when to draw the line of when to speak on it and when to not.
Yeah,
But back to that point with the like us going out and doing that little social experiment. Yeah, no, a woman's gonna pull probably 10 times what the man could just with hardly even trying. But that's in a sense, a woman will sexualize herself just as much as a man sexualizes her body. And I'll like OnlyFans is a thing for a reason. A woman is openly and willingly posting her body out there. She's sexualizing. She's making it appealing.
do you think OnlyFans would be a thing if men were really out here pulling women like that?
No.
I find it funny that girls would scream, "I don't need a man," but these are the same girls that will go on OnlyFans.
And sell content to
Sell
a man and
content.
depend on a man's money to make their money.
Absolutely, man.
I-
Yeah.
I will
real.
not
Yeah, she's real.
dog any woman that has an OnlyFans, but you also have to understand the problems that are going to come with it, the outlooks and the views that you're going to get from it.
Yeah, I always say that. Fast money it creates slow problems. As in, like,
It creates many slow problems
Yeah, like-
because we just dealt with someone getting upset about a situation where she was treated shitty. She has an OnlyFans. And she doesn't like the way that men sexualize. Tell me how men aren't going to sexualize you when you're out here selling your body on the internet.
Especially if that's the only place they really know you from.
Yeah.
I mean, like
only
I
know
said, I'm not
you-
going to dog him. If you want to do that, do that.
Yeah.
And-
I'm not knocking.
I'm not knocking the hustle. I mean,
Get
go
your
through
bag,
what-
girl.
but you
But-
can't
Get your
expect.
bag.
But you can't expect.
you can't expect to not have people sexualizing you 24/7 when you sexualize yourself.
Yeah, and I think the part with those women is that they want to have their cake and eat it too. Like they want to have it both ways.
And they lack accountability too when it actually happens.
Yeah, they have to know like they in the world it doesn't owe you understanding. Like if you put yourself in a certain light, there's going to be a stigma that comes with it.
And it doesn't help that the people who buy this content
Kinda like
are the creepy men that you're going to see out in bars, but you get mad at them when they're sexualizing you out at a bar, but you're not mad at them when they're buying your content.
Because it benefits.
Because it benefits them. They don't really get mad at stuff if it benefits them.
But they also just don't realize like that it's these same people.
Yeah, like I said,
They're like these are my babies. They buy all my stuff. They support my life. But then when someone like that talks to you out at the bar, you're like, oh don't fucking talk to me. Don't do this. Don't do that. You're weird.
it's very contradicting, but
That's your audience.
No.
That's your moneymaker.
Like you can't be mean to your moneymaker.
Listen,
yeah, you better.
I've always said if I was a woman, I would have no self-respect for myself. I'm making as much money as I can.
But in a sense, like if you
crazy.
if you have the correct mindset that you don't want to do that, then don't do it. But when you do it,
you have to be prepared
you-
with what comes
you,
with it.
Yeah, you really have to be prepared for the people to sit there and dog you. And you're not going to make the money that you want to all the time. It's an up and down kind of thing. I have plenty of friends that do it and they make money, but there's also times where they don't.
Yeah, some SoundCloud rapper type stuff. But yeah, and
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it'd be like me, like imagine me if I said that I want to sell weed to kids in the sorority community. I can't be surprised if people look at me a different way, and they're ashamed of me.
If they look at you
exactly.
different way.
I can't say, hey man, you have to understand, man. I'm a product of my environment, man. Like y'all guys would look at me crazy if I said that, and as you should, because no one.
It's controversial.
Yeah, it's controversial, and no one would owe me understanding. Like you guys would hold me accountable for doing that. But I don't see why we can't do the same thing for these ladies out here who know the risk of doing it, but they want all the benefits and none of the consequences. Yeah, I believe that there's a lot of consequences when you put yourself in that certain light.
There's a lot.
Yeah, and it affects your future as well. I believe that
Because that
most
shit
of the
will
time-
follow you forever. If you try to get a real job and your name was attached to it in any kind of sense,
The internet is undefeated.
yeah, and
Oh my goodness.
yeah, and there be some times where, well, most of the time, you tend to disqualify yourself from the man that you want if you were to find out about that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of men, like they disqualify a woman who puts themselves like in
She's
that
got
light.
OnlyFans. I ain't messing with her. Like that type of vibe.
Yeah.
you got the
Yeah.
men that are like that and the men that are like, oh, let me do it with you.
Yeah.
I don't care. Translation. I'm gonna say whatever I can say to you, so I get in them guts. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, like most of these guys, and even at a bar, whatnot, they will feed that girl that fantasy. We're gonna put the girls on game right now, okay? Now these guys, they're gonna come up to you, act all nice. They're gonna feed you a fantasy, but then when they get what they want, when they get in the
They out.
they're
out.
gone. They're gone.
They gone.
Every time. And I don't know why these girls have to go through it 3 or 4 times to realize, oh, he don't like me like that. I said, no shit.
Yeah, like what the fuck? It's their own fault. I mean, for falling for it. I mean, I'm not gonna feel sorry for them because
We gullible.
what's up?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah,
We're gullible.
gullible.
Oh, yeah.
Delusional is the word I'd like to
The
use.
Lulu.
Yeah,
Love-
The new
he
trending
love-
word is the Lulu.
man, it's just so
It's
disappointing.
okay though.
Because I said I said like 2 episodes ago that women have the privilege of being stupid and still attracting a mate. Now,
Flip that. That's not happening.
huh?
If you flip it, the guy
Yeah,
being
exactly. We
stupid,
have to be competent to some degree to
we
even
gotta-
attract a woman in the
Now
first place.
there's that like goofy stupid that
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, oh
Men-
that's
but
funny.
men
Yeah, maybe.
find
But if you just no.
men find that kind of like ditzy a lot of men find that ditzy little look about a girl attractive.
Yeah. And
So then they're gonna sit there and a woman might play stupid, but that don't mean she is stupid.
yeah, I mean, twos can still get.
But you get feelings involved, and that's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that women can be stupid, but they can be ditzy. They can put up a face to be ditzy to pull any kind of man that they want. But once feelings get involved, that's when the actual your heart speaks more than it should.
That's when it gets messy. Now, in closing,
Oh Lord.
y'all can both answer this, or one person. This is whatever. Now, usually it would be all guys, so we'll speak from towards the women. But since it's from both y'all, I'll just ask the same thing. So, if there was one thing you wish women understood better about men, what would that be?
Wish that women understood more about men.
It's a deep one.
Men go through a lot more shit than y'all know. Like, we tend to hide it a lot more because we're grown up to be more of a strong, sturdy rock type of person by our fathers. If you had it, you know.
I don't even think we're hiding it no more. I don't think they just don't care.
But so don't give them a hard time for not showing many emotions, but it just differentiates. If they're just a straight up asshole to you, then leave them. But
Yeah.
like me, I'm very monotonous through all my emotions. I'm even keel. When I get mad, it's really hard to make me mad. But like through any situation, I'm sitting here normally the one talking people out of doing stuff.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
So,
me and you both.
but that's me. Like I'm not super emotional when it comes to things. But that also is the bad way leans to, like, if I'm going through shit, I'm not going to show you that I'm going through shit.
Yeah, I felt that.
So just think about the men's mental. You know, we go through a lot of shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
All right, so
there be girls
now-
out here
And
screaming,
I'm not
cry
saying I'm
over
going-
traffic.
Hold on. Let me. I'm not going through shit. Okay, just letting you know, I'm not. I'd be honest with you if I was, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
man.
I think you know him
but we
enough.
happy over here.
I think you know him enough to know if he.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
no,
when
she knows
he's
when
done.
I'm pissed.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now-
but we happy over here.
Now, for you, if there was one thing men understood better about women, what would that be?
Not all women are the same. Not all women are going to be like, yeah, I might be saying women ain't shit, but at the same time, not all women are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Not every girl is going to treat you the same. Not every girl is going to be an asshole. We've been through this conversation. Like, I know in his past he's been treated like shit. I'm not going to do that. It's just you have to understand, like, men's mental health matters. You can talk to some females. You can talk to somebody that you put trust in. We're not the same. Not every female is built a different. Y'all even pointed it out that I'm very traditional mindset.
Yeah.
That comes with a lot of
Rare.
differences.
Rare.
That comes with a lot of differences. We're all different.
There's a lot of reasons why people call us mom and dad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we're normally very even.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
they
going to
do.
tell you straight up
You know?
about something. You might not like it at first, but it's going to be completely. I've never lied to a single soul of y'all about something. And if I have a problem with what you're doing, I'm going to tell you. But
You are pretty honest.
I'll be
Yeah.
like, I love you, but
She is pretty honest.
you're fucking stupid.
You're honest too, man.
Stupid. What?
You're honest too, to the point where it's going like.
What you want me to do? Lie?
No.
You want me to start lying?
There's a
I mean, I
difference.
can. I can. I can start lying to all y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all
look
are brothers. Y'all are always going to be straight up with each other.
Nah.
I would. Like, that's how I am with my brother. My
He
brother.
be lying to your boy sometimes.
it'd be like over like little
But
shit.
it's little white lies. It's not really the.
Yeah, like-
It's not something
When
that's going
siblings
to
lie
affect
to
y'all's
each other,
relationship.
it's different. I'm
Yeah,
lying to
like
my
who drunk
sister all
about-
the fucking time.
Like, bro, did you drink my orange juice? Or
Yeah.
nah?
Well, who drunk my lemonade,
I did
man?
not drink that shit at all.
That's
dog.
like little stuff. It ain't like big stuff.
Nah, man. Nah, tell me why. There was
shit.
one moment where I was asking him, "Hey, man, did you drink all my Minute Maid?" He was like, "No." And we were the only two people who live here.
Listen, like me and my brother.
I ain't drinking.
It
Me and
be
my
in
brother.
trash can.
Yeah.
Me and
Why,
my
bitch?
brother. Shout out Big Red.
Oh God.
Oh, me and my brother, like, we'll be at each other's throats. And then the next day, be like, hey, you want to go grab a beer? Like,
That's usually how it
it's
goes.
just-
It
that's
ain't
just
like
how
that with
brothers are.
sisters.
Yeah, sisters.
girls-
They,
We
they
be
hold
ripping each
grudges.
other's hair out. I don't know what you talking about. I bit that shit out of my sister.
No,
as a
I don't
kid.
know if y'all are like this, but like if I have an issue with something, it's like say if she did something I didn't like, I'll tell her right then and there, like, hey, I didn't like this, or hey, I have
I'm
an
usually
issue
pretty
with this.
straightforward with him.
Where she likes to sit on it for a couple of days and really think about what she's going to say to me. And
Not a couple days. It's usually
she sits on it for a while,
It's
and
a
then
little
randomly brings it up.
Okay, wait a
'Cause
minute, though.
I might do something that might irritate her a little bit, and that makes her think about that certain situation again.
Yeah.
Wait a minute though. There's a whole point to that. For one, I have the world's worst temper for a fucking female you'll ever meet in
Yeah,
your
she's
life.
a hothead. She's a redhead, realistically.
Remind me.
I'm
not to
half
take her,
ginger,
man.
half burly ass redneck. There ain't nothing good about my temper.
She speaks cursive cornbread.
But no,
Cursive cornbread. I've never heard that before. That's
because
a good one.
if
That's a
I
good
don't,
one.
That's really good.
if I sit there and speak out of anger, I'm going to say something that's really going to hurt your feelings, or it's going to be, and I don't need to do that
Why she not in her head?
because she's probably the same way. I mean, if you,
Yeah, she
She
is.
felt
a
that.
female's likely to sit there and say something like, if I'm hot headed right now, you don't want to hear what I want to say about you.
Bro, I'm
because
gonna
it's-
make you contemplate suicide in this
Bro.
But if I sit there and let it like think about what I really want to say, it's going to come out a lot better. But I'm also an overthinker, so I've really got to sit down and
Nah, you about
also
that,
make sure that I'm not overreacting or overthinking something that he's done.
Nah, you about
See,
the
but
action. She-
that's where like more like
My
I just
overthinking is
little bit
trash.
how we're like different opinions on it a little bit. I'd rather her get it out right then and there when she's mad about something, so it don't sit and fester on her. So she's mad for that period of time.
That never
like,
ended well with me.
I just wanted it to, like, if I did something, I would be like, hey, you did this. I didn't like it. I felt a little bit disrespected, and I would sit there and talk with her just like I'm talking now out about it.
yeah.
I mean, I'll sit there and have a grown. I don't think me and him have ever actually genuinely argued.
We've had discussions, heated discussions, but we never
Yeah.
argued.
We've
Like,
never
we'll sit
been
here and
yelling
talk
at
to
each
each other
other.
like this.
Or disrespected each other, but
We never really fought to really hurt each other out of hate. We like pro wrestling and stuff like that. If I
If I try
do
to
not
find-
get him started on WWE right now, please.
What's wrong with that?
He will not
this
stop
podcast-
the rest
this
of the night.
podcast,
Yes, sir.
this
sir.
podcast.
No.
Well, on that note, what I'm saying, we enjoyed you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate
You know,
y'all having
coming
us
on,
on.
man.
man.
Absolutely.
Now, with the podcast equipment upgrade coming up soon, there's going to be a lot more mics, which means a lot more guests coming on, guys.
Hell
So
yeah.
be up for that, man. Maybe one day we have some more people coming on, some more of your friends and all that stuff, man. And it's gonna be a banger. So thank you guys so much. I paused for a second. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Burchalations podcast. We're gonna be putting their social medias out there, both individually. Follow TriStar. All their content and all that stuff,
Appreciate
man.
that.
And go follow our boy Dakota on TikTok, bro. All right, he is
Live as well, man.
live as well.
Listen,
Liz,
I'm
well.
working
She got-
on it.
she got it
I'm
too.
building
Look,
it
I've been
up.
trying to get her to go live more because the first time she went live, she had about 400, 500 people in there watching.
I was
and
just
she
cooking in sweatpants.
That's it.
You make money like that.
I've tried to tell her.
Come on, man.
She
We
ain't
can't
even
get
doing
this
nothing.
bag.
She's just cooking. That's about it.
It's all right, though. We'll get there. We'll get there.
And anybody from my TikTok that's watching this, y'all go follow my boy Parker, my boy Justin, and Burchalations.
Yeah, man. I'm single, too. So,
My
hey,
boy Parker's
Parker.
single. So, hey.
I'm using my platform.
And if y'all,
I worked hard on
any
this.
of y'all London women or Australian
Listen,
women
his
want to hit him
platform
up,
got me.
find him out, let me know.
Australian, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Australian.
Me, I am a happy cuffed man, so don't do none. So don't.
He
don't
said,
you dare,
not me.
Don't
boy.
you dare! Don't you dare!
She says she'll be somebody's
girlfriend.
ass.
And now
Yeah,
listen,
mine, mine.
Y'all try anything with that one. I've told you now, I'm feisty as it is. You'll learn in these comments if you read just a little bit what I got to say.
Lives mean.
Don't give her a gun, guys.
She
know,
has
I
one,
would
but we
say
keep
that.
it on my side of the bed.
All right, cool. She'll just jumping.
No, my mouth just speaks before
Her mouth is a
before
gun.
it should.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, guys, we thank
Appreciate
y'all
you.
very much for coming on,
I
man.
know. It's all a pleasure. all
Are
right.
y'all going dancing? as
Yeah.
well?
We are.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see y'all
We
there,
got
man.
see you
We'll
there.
see you at the
We'll
bar.
see you there.
Say you
Shout out
then.
Cahoots, by the way.
Shout out Cahoots,
Shout out
man.
Cahoots.
Yeah, man. Give me paid, dog.